Good morning, this is Janet here from her kitchen in warm Worcestershire today, and I'm expecting some visitors for a meal. We regularly meet up with two sets of friends and have meals in each other's homes, and I thought I'd try something new today, ring the changes. And so I have a recipe here that my sister has used for years, 30 to 40 years, with a group of friends, and they regularly ask, can you make that again please? So it's a pork and apricot Middle Eastern inspired dish, except that this has got cider in it. I'm not sure that Middle Eastern cuisine has cider, but anyway, I believe it goes well with pork. And so last night I put 100 grams, 4 ounces of apricots, dried apricots, into a pint of dry cider. And this is Henny's Classic we managed to find, which had dry cider on the bottle. So that's been stewing in those liquors all night. They've plumped up, and I think I don't like the look of them to find floating in my meat dish, so I'm going to chop those a bit to make them a bit more refined. I've got 1¼ kilograms of shoulder of pork. Now the recipe actually says belly of pork, which is very, very fatty indeed. So I'm going for this. It has got some fat on, so hopefully it will still have some flavour. I didn't like the idea of belly of pork somehow. Then I'm going to need 4 tablespoons of oil for cooking, 1 onion chopped up small, 1 level teaspoon of curry powder, 2 ounces or 50 grams of plain flour, and I need 150 ml of stock. It suggests chicken stock, but this is a bouillon I've bought, which is really tasty, adds a lot of flavour, so I'm going to go with that. I've got 1 ounce of soft brown sugar, 2 garlic cloves crushed, and I've chopped them a little, the juice of an orange, 4 ounces or 100 grams of raisins, 2 bay leaves, and salt and pepper. Now it's a casserole, so I'm going to be frying off the meat and gradually assembling these into a casserole dish. The recipe suggests a casserole dish that holds 6 pints. Now I don't have anything as large as that, so I'm going to split it between 2. As I said, the recipe is for 8 people, but I often find once you've cooked it, the actual substance of the meal reduces. So I don't want to run out or look mean with my proportions. So we'll see how it goes using those 2 dishes. I don't think I shall get everything in one. Okay, so on with the cooking. Now I've cut the pork steaks, shoulder steaks, into inch size, 2.5 centimetre size cubes, and I'm going to fry it off in quarters, and half the mixture will go in one of my casserole dishes and the other half will go in this one, so that I cook it up in 2. I have to make sure that I even out all the ingredients. So here we go. Fry it off on a medium to high heat. This is the last batch of meat, browned. Probably took about 3 minutes per batch, so a little bit of time. that's been separated into the two casserole dishes. Now I'm putting onions into the pan. Onions going in, fry off. Now it doesn't say in the recipe what kind of onion, and I had a large red onion in my store, so that's what I'm using. Fry it off till it's softened. Now the onions are fried off a bit, looking softer, and I'm going to add a teaspoonful of curry powder, spread that around, followed by the flour, 50 grams or 2 ounces of plain flour. Looks quite a lot at the moment. Stir it in. Cook this for about a minute. Now, still a bit of flour showing, hasn't all blended in, but I'm going to put in the mixture of cider and apricots, stirring all the time so that the flour mixes in. Now I'm adding to that 150 ml of stock. The recipe says chicken stock, but I'm using a vegetable bouillon, which I know is very tasty. Whatever you prefer. Now keep stirring, bring it up to the boil and cook for a minute. The mixture is starting to thicken up nicely now, and so I'm going to put in juice of 1 orange, 2 crushed and chopped garlic cloves, 100 grams, 4 ounces of raisins, and 1 ounce, 25 grams of soft brown sugar. Stir it all around. Now, somehow, I've got to share this equally between these two dishes, which I will endeavour to do. There we go. Just before I split the dish, I'm going to add some seasoning, not too much salt. You know, my usual recommendation is that you let people add their own if it's not salty enough for them. And I like ground pepper. There we go. Half the mixture into this casserole dish, about half in this one. I must say it's looking very interesting and colourful. Now I'm going to pop a bay leaf in each one. I have a lid for this casserole. This one I need to put a foil lid before it goes in the oven, 170 degrees for between 1.5 and 2 hours. You have to check perhaps these will cook a bit quicker because there's less in each, I don't know. So I'll keep an eye on it. There's the mixture, it's looking very interesting. Well, I told you that I would show you the finished dish. I managed to get it all in this casserole. There it is, and I've tasted it, it's very nice. It's going with mashed potato, but you could serve it up with rice, couscous, you name it, whatever you prefer, and fresh veg. And our visitors are here, our friends are here, so we're off to have our little gathering. Bye for now.